I'm Sarah Bird, I'm the Biodiversity Officer at Chester Zoo. We're doing our monitoring of dormice on this site in Denbighshire. We do it 4 times a year. This is the September visit and we're seeing lots of baby dormice today. It's important to survey dormice because they're endangered and declining in the UK, and we're learning more about the ecology of the species by doing the monitoring here. Well, this time of year in September we like to see lots of baby dormice, and that's what we're getting today, and we're learning about, as I say, the ecology of the dormice, where they're nesting and how they're using the woodland here, which is really important so that we can produce lots of woodland that is good for dormice in the future. I guess it's always the excitement of approaching a box and opening the lid, and is it a dormice or isn't it? And when there's a litter perhaps of 6 babies that are fit and healthy, that's really special. People can help obviously by supporting actual wildlife and donating to projects like this in the UK, but they can also help surveying dormice by volunteering, by coming out and helping us with surveys, or by generally helping with conservation work through their wildlife trusts or through other bodies such as supporting Chester Zoo.
My name's Mike Whitley. I'm the area manager with the Forrestry Commission, so I've got overall responsibility for the management of woodlands in North East Wales, including this one here in Bontuckle. Well, we obviously manage the site on behalf of the Welsh Assembly Government. We have been managing this site since the 1940s, so we've heavily involved in the sort of coppicing of this woodland, mainly to try and benefit the dormice here, but also to help restore this woodland back to an ancient natural woodland site, which it is. Quite an interesting history here, because in the 1940s the Forestry Commission came into the site, cleared it and planted conifers here to supply the timber industry, and over the years, as policies have changed, we've gradually tried to restore it back to ancient natural woodland. So in the mid-80s, I think we came in here and we cleared the conifer off the site, and it very quickly naturally regenerated to what we find here now, this native sort of coppice hazel woodland. And we have an annual programme that we have managing this coppice woodland, where I think we manage 3 different panels each year over a 20-year cycle, and what that does is it creates a sort of different age and species structure of habitat, which is very beneficial for the dormice.
I'm Scott Wilson, Conservation Officer at Chester Zoo. Dormouse, no, I used to come out quite a bit. I used to hold a licence quite a few years ago, but the desk-based bit of the job has taken over more recently, but I just want to keep my hand in, so I've come out again. Dormice are in decline. We've got a very healthy population here, but we need to monitor to make sure that it is healthy, and a lot of the science and monitoring that comes out of this can be helped to boost other populations and manage those. There's basic data recording skills that go across the board that you need, animal handling skills. If you're used to handling small mammals, then that would go for other trapping of other animals. I do the computer-based GIS monitoring of where spatially the animals are in the woodlands, and of course that's a skill that can be used in a lot of other projects as well.
I'm Gabby and I'm the veterinary resident at Chester Zoo. I'm here today because any dormice that haven't got a microchip in them need to be microchipped and to have a health check. So all the dormice they catch here, they'll bring to me and I'll anaesthetise them and microchip them. It's fairly easy. They're quite docile. They don't tend to bite too much, not like some of the other animals we deal with. So yeah, you can give them quite a thorough health check in a very short time, which is good. Well, it's important. We're monitoring the health of the woods here, and we're monitoring the dormouse population. So as part of that, it's quite important to know whether they're carrying any diseases and whether this population, as it spreads out, is going to pick up any new diseases. So there's ongoing fecal monitoring as well. We take fecal samples and investigate those for parasites and what have you for future reintroduction programmes. Today, with it being September and there being lots of babies around, it could be anywhere between 20 mice and up to 100 we've done in the past, so it's going to be a busy day.